Information for your soul. We on a journey, let the conversation make you whole. Gratitude to every guest who came and played their role. Information, information, information for your soul. Information.
Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? This your boy Dave G with the IFYS podcast, Information for Your Soul, where we network, support, promote, shout out, and show love, and give people their flowers right here, right now, in real time. Today we have a very special guest, someone who brings a lot of energy into the room. I definitely can say that, and who creates energy with, for one, a lady of many hats.
Yes.
Definitely see you got a lot going on.
All the time.
Yep. And that's very important.
Yep.
Also, the biggest and most busy hat you got going on is the line dancing classes. We have Jess Dance in the building on the IFYS platform representing, coming to show love. How you doing tonight?
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. It's my very first podcast. Actually,
This is-
second.
Okay.
Second.
If you include 5-6?
No, I guess third.
Okay.
I was on like a podcast for like Hardly Initiated. And then
For what?
Hardly Initiated.
Okay.
I was like a person that they interviewed, like single people, and it was like they were trying to match people. But I was just
Was it
doing
like
for
the
fun.
20v1?
What's that?
I don't know.
I know what you mean. Well,
What-
there was one guy and there was like 6 women. I was one of the women. but-
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you got something on your page where you introduced yourself.
Yes, the balloon thing.
Yeah, the balloon
That
pop.
was here. That was here.
Okay.
Yep. At Epic Studios. So yeah, that was
Okay.
interesting. I did that just just for fun. Just dance, just for fun. Everything's just for fun.
Well, shit, Jess.
It's just what it is.
Well, let's take it from the bottom to the top. First of all, I would like to show you love and appreciation for taking some time out to come on the IFYS platform. Like I said, what we do is we network, we support, and we shout out people who doing dope things for themselves and for the community. And I see you are representing. Although I just met you a short time ago,
Right.
since the day I met you, the moment I met you, ever since I followed you on social media, I just see that you're heavy in the networking, heavy in the promoting, and getting your business off the ground. So tell me about Jess Dance, what it is, why it is, and where it came from.
Okay. I'd like to do the who, what, when, where, why, how.
Okay, that works.
So, who is Jess Dance? Well, I'm Jessica, and I had to embrace Jess. And I just started embracing the short version of my name because all I do is just dance.
Okay.
So, who? That's me, Jessica, Jess Dance. What? Jess Dance Collective. It is an LLC. What it is it's me trying to pour back in the community what dance has poured into me, which is love and joy and a sense of connection, community, and identity. So I try to pour that back into the people who come to my classes and anything I do where I'm teaching line dancing, choreographing, anything around dance and people, I just want to pour back that joy. Because for me, dance is therapy. And when we're dancing, we're releasing the negative and we're also releasing the positive chemicals in our brain, and then you restore your balance. And so it's release, restore, and reach.
Release, restore, and reach.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what Jess Dance Collective is. It's a combination of things. And we dance, and while we're dancing, we're connecting and restoring, and we're building community.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that's the who. That's the what. Who, what, when.
Who, what, when.
I officially became a business in February, an LLC. Yay.
Shout out to February becoming an official LLC for Jess Dance.
Yes. That was
Okay.
my Valentine's Day gift to myself.
Okay, dope.
Yes.
No, that's what's happening.
Yes, I had to gift myself with a business because everything I do is intentional.
Okay.
So even from way back when I started line dancing, when I was at a former job, a lady that I work with, Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe. Joe?
Joe Duncan.
Joe Duncan.
Joe
Okay.
Duncan.
Okay.
Well, that was the premarital name. Now she's Joe Lewis. Shout out to that marriage. Wow. Shout out Transformation. Oh my goodness. I watched that girl. But yes.
Hey, you know what? I love how you just threw that out there. I love that. I love that representation for someone else in the process of you giving, just speaking the highlights of yourself. Like that's dope.
Well, you
It's
gotta
dope
give credit to where. I mean, you have to.
Facts.
If it wasn't for her, she's the reason why I got back into like line dancing. She was teaching line dancing at our job, and our boss, she was like, "I'll pay for everyone to have to participate." It was once a week on Wednesdays, and I was there every Wednesday. And she started teaching Zumba, and then it slowly went to line dancing, and that's when I was like, "Oh my God, I can do this!
Nice.
I can do this! Yes,
Nice.
I can line dance. Simple, repetitive. I can do this."
Nice.
And so I kept doing it, and then through her, I met Mary. Shout out to Mary. Yes, Mary.
Yeah.
Mary was ready, said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
I went to her classes Wednesdays at Fireside and a few other places she taught at, but I continue to go to her class because all great instructors still need to go and learn, and she's still my instructor today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what, starting off way back led me into Mary's class, and everyone would be like, "Oh, I watch your feet. Oh, you know the dances. Oh, do you know all the dances?" And they would just say, "I'm always watching your feet. You should teach." And I'm like, "No, I just dance. I literally just dance. Yeah, I'm not trying to teach nothing because I'm a teacher all day, every day. I've been teaching for 23 years in schools, like early childhood."
So you were an actual teacher.
Yes. So it's kind of just
what grade? what like you teach children?
It was all early childhood education, like in daycares. Like I probably know all the daycares, like the reputable daycares.
Okay.
And so
this is before you were dancing. This is before you were just dance. This is when you were Jessica working, getting
Jessica.
your things together.
Just Jessica.
And you were teaching.
But rewind.
Let's do that.
So when I was 3 years old, I started dancing in the dance studio, ballet, tap, and jazz.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was brought up in the studio all my childhood.
Okay.
So I'm really a technical dancer. I learned all the movements, all the things technical, right?
Okay.
So that's one thing about me. I've been doing this, and then in high school I was on the dance team. So, and then college I majored in dance my first year, but academic-wise, a university was just too big for me. So I downsized to MATC, and they didn't really have dance going on there. And from that point on, everything kind of shifted because I found my biological mom, I had my child, and then life was just mothering all then.
Right.
And so it was being back at this job where Joe was at and she was teaching. That's when I fell back in love with dance.
Nice. You know what? Shout out to a love that started, faded, but never lost its home.
You know what? The Bible says that first love, right? It says something in the Bible about returning back to your first love. And I know he means God. I know he means him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the one that gave me my first love, like in tangible form, which was the art of dance.
Yeah.
Which he created me to dance. So that's my first love.
Okay. So what other type of dances did you tap into outside of line dancing? Like you say you started dancing when you were 3. What other type of dance did you do? Like praise dancing? Was you like pop, lock, and drop it in the Luke days? Was you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, where was you at with the whole dancing? Like,
so I was structured. I was in the studio, so I was being taught ballet.
Ballet. Okay,
jazz,
there we go.
Tap.
Okay.
And then I was in a dance group called Kids Corps from the dance studio, and we would travel to nursing homes, the zoo, festivals, different places throughout
perform
the city.
on stages.
And perform on stage. So I got the stage presence. I learned to be comfortable in front of audiences and things like that.
Did that.
And then we danced in Disney World, and I always say, that was our first airplane ride. And we had to go fly, and it was great, and I was afraid of the plane, but we didn't get to enjoy it because we were just dancing. We were dancing in parades. We were dancing in front of Epcot.
Right, so y'all didn't get to go hang out and actually have fun.
No,
y'all were there to
there
perform.
To work.
Yeah.
Dang, and we had to pay for it.
Well,
But
you know what?
it was an
Exposure
experience.
is everything. Exposure and everything, and you created a memory that you can take with you forever.
Absolutely.
And I get the honor of hearing about it here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because how old were you when you was at Disney World performing?
I was probably in 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, so I would say that's what 12, 14, 12, 13.
Yeah.
You know what?
Early
That
90s.
to be able to bust a move like that at 12, 13. Did you got any footage or anything like that? Do you remember
Oh
any
my God,
pictures
tons
or?
of photos, and they're on like my social media. I post like my old pictures, my dance pictures and
Okay,
stuff.
I'm gonna have to do some more scrolling on your
Man,
page then.
but my mom, she took pictures of everything. So
Shout
I,
out to
I
moms.
know, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Diana,
Shout out to Diana.
and Neil, my daddy. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be dancing. They're the ones that put me in dance,
Yeah.
and they paid for dance. And dance is expensive.
Oh,
It is,
I know.
and the costumes. Oh my God, and the shoes,
And the trips.
and the time. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
man.
Time is the most expensive. You know
It
what I'm saying?
is.
Because you got to put things to the side to be able to create moments like that.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And hope for the bigger and better out of it. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't get the bigger and better out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And here you are in the future,
Mm-hmm.
still keeping that energy going and keeping that vibe going from what they instilled in you. So shout out to moms and pops for getting that going
Yes, absolutely.
and instilling that love and that ambition that you have for the
They
dancing.
really had to be selfless because they.
So let's take it away from dancing because you wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the other hats you have going on. Let's just take a moment, and I know you gave the who, what, where, when, and why, but let's go back to the who and the what. And I know you say I'm Jessica, Jess Dance. I've been around in entertaining and just kind of doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But give me some more of the many hats you wear and the whys behind them.
Let's see. Well, I love Canva. I I do flyers and like graphic design stuff for people.
I love Canva myself.
Yes, I made my little business cards and all the flyers I
Oh
post
wait,
are all me.
Can I have that?
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay. Well, shout out. We're gonna post that. We're gonna get that on here with the rest of them. So yeah,
But yeah, like all the flyers that I post, I make them.
nice.
And no, I don't use
And they are
ChatGPT. I don't use ChatGPT for my flyers.
No. Canva is the perfect place to
It
go to
is.
make your flyers. If you have a creative vision and a creative mind, Canva will do anything and everything you
Yes,
need
it
it to
can.
do. So shout out to Canva. Y'all should sponsor me too, because I sure been rocking with y'all for a long time.
For sure. And shout out to Canva because as a teacher, you get it for free.
Oh, look at you. Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. But yeah. So
Okay.
I do that. I do graphic design. I am a certified life coach. People probably do not know that about me.
So I had a young lady on here who was also a life coach. And I asked her the same question I'm going to ask you. What exactly is your interpretation of a life coach since you're actually a life coach?
Okay. My interpretation of a life coach is someone that does life with you.
Does life with me?
Yes. What does that look like?
Yeah.
So I would say it's somebody that, well, first you have to build the foundation of trust. They have to be able to trust you. And it can't be somebody that you just call up and say, hey, I need a life coach. This is somebody that probably has confided in you before, and you're probably already walking with them. Like, you're the person that they go to, you're the person that they vent to. You give them advice, or they ask for your advice, you give it, they take it, they receive it, and they see change. And it's like, oh, and this is a continuation of that, and you're walking with that person through life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think would create a person like, say, a person like myself? I'm not gonna go into like any hardship or whatever I'm dealing with, or even does someone have to be going through something rough, or can it be someone going through something great? that can use a life coach?
It could be both and. It's how you process something, and it's somebody that. So we all have a way of processing something, whatever it is. We have a way of processing that. But if you're an open-minded person, then you should be able to be like, okay, this is how I think of a thing, but let me get this person's advice. But you don't want to just get anybody's advice.
Okay.
You got to be able to discern that person.
Gotcha.
And you got to make sure that who you're asking advice for is actually equipped and has the capacity to actually give you the advice you need. Because I'm never going to ask a person's advice who's not in the shoes that I'm walking in. I need to know that you've been in what I've been in or what I'm currently in in order to give you adequate advice. So yes, I am one of those people that say if you are not in a marriage, a healthy marriage, you should not be giving marriage advice.
Okay.
I'm just like, and yes, things fall. There's divorce, there's things like that. But if you've not been in those shoes ever, don't. Now, if you've been in there, it didn't work, things happen.
Right.
But if you've been in those shoes, then you can talk the talk because you've walked the walk.
No, I like that. I actually like that a lot. It leads me to ask more questions in the life coaching realm.
Yeah.
Because you said if someone hasn't been in a marriage, they shouldn't give advice on being married, correct?
I believe that. That's me. It's to each its own. But for me, I'm not going to ask. I wouldn't ask.
So let me ask you a question. Because there's marriages that has been, like, say someone be together for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
They get married. They're married for 5 years. They get divorced.
Mm-hmm.
They can give insight on being married and advice on what marriage life is like.
Yes.
And on the same token, you have someone who has been in a relationship with someone not married
Longer.
for longer than they've known and been married. Do you think that that person could give the same type of advice as a person who was married?
No, because when two are becoming one, there's a spirit on that marriage. There's a covenant now. So you can house and shack up with a person, play marriage, you can play that. But until you tie that knot, the two becoming one, God's vision, the covenant, you've not stepped into that spiritual realm of what marriage or covenant is.
Okay.
Marriage isn't even in the Bible; it's covenant.
Okay.
So it's like they've not had to go through that tension, because when two become one, the enemy's coming. He's coming to destroy it.
Okay.
And yes, you have that in dating, but you have that in dating because you're probably doing things in dating that you shouldn't be doing.
That you shouldn't be doing anyway.
Exactly. So spiritually speaking, it doesn't matter how long you've been shacking up with someone. If you've not gone through the vow exchange covenant of marriage, then I'm not going to take your advice.
So you feel like the vows and the actual connection of the exchange of the rings and exchange of the vows is what makes the difference in...
You're speaking of physical things, the exchange.
I am.
And that's fine. No, that's totally fine, because I hear what you're saying.
Because I'm just trying to understand.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Spiritually speaking.
Gotcha.
Physically, you can exchange rings. I know high school kids that wear rings and say they're married. Stop.
Gotcha.
A ring ain't nothing. A piece of paper ain't nothing.
Right.
None of that is nothing.
Okay.
Even when you do the blood test to make sure you're not related, that don't mean nothing.
Okay.
The blood means everything.
Okay.
That's that covenant.
So what does it mean when you go through that and people don't last? Like, what is that? Is it just life, or did the covenant not have much to do with that?
The covenant has everything to do with it. It's your flesh and your own mindset that makes things mess up.
Okay.
When you marry someone, and I heard this from a phenomenal podcast guy, Tim Ross. Shout out Tim Ross. Oh my God, Tim Ross.
Shout out Tim Ross.
Woo, with the
We'll
basement.
make sure we tag that in here.
Man, and we are, because I promise you, he is like, he was a pastor, and God told him to get out of the pulpit and do what he does with people.
And that's talk to him.
And that's what he does.
Talk to him.
He talks about life, Christianity, God, in the most realistic way.
Okay.
Like, literally, it's amazing. he said that when you say I do to somebody, you're saying I do to everything you don't know about that person. He said when you marry a person, you're literally marrying a reflection of yourself. It's like you looking in the mirror at yourself, but that person is the person you're marrying. And so when I hear that and think of that, it really changed my perspective. Like, if I'm saying I do this everything I don't know about a person, that means I have to love you so freaking much, no matter what the heck happens, that I will
better or worse.
Exactly. That's why people listen.
Sickness and health.
All the vow things, right? But,
honor and obey till death do us part.
But people rewrite their vows, but they don't include that. So again, it's like.
So what is that? What is that? What is it? What is it?
Mindsets. It's minds. It's minds are everything. You got to know what you're getting into. And marriage is like, you think you know what you're getting into. You think you know the person. But once you join and that covenant's there, and then the enemy's trying to tear it apart, he going to dig up everything. And this is just me listening and like studying relationships, looking at relationships, watching people who are in marriages, failed marriages, divorces, all the different elements of relationships. Just watching different podcasts and listening to stuff like that. And I'm like, dang. So now I know I really have to love the fuck out of you. Like, I'm talking, if you got obese, if you lost your limbs, if you had brown teeth, if your eye came out, if you cheated on me, if you did this, if you did all of those things, I have to be able to look at you and be like, I don't care. I love you that much. And that is hard.
Do you believe in divorce?
No, because when I get married,
ain't no such thing.
I'm not doing that.
And it's a wrap.
I'm not having a divorce. We're going to go to counseling, therapy. I'm going to pray for you. We're going to whatever services you need, we're going to try to get you back. But if that doesn't work, then I don't know. I can't say what I won't do because I've never been married. But I would not want to divorce if I said I do.
I totally agree. I would definitely not want to divorce. I proposed one time in my life, and it didn't go further than a proposal. We had a lot to work on when I proposed.
Yeah.
But a question that I say that gives me a lot of slack and bullshit feedback. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna call it bullshit feedback. It's probably not, but in all honesty, what I say is, if it's forever, what's the rush? If your fiance was to tell you that he's gonna propose and you say yes, he buys you a ring.
Yeah.
And then, it's always something to work on. Like you said, you're meeting, so you're accepting someone for all of their flaws and all of their things, everything going on. What I like to say is, you're over there in this world. Like they say, men are from Mars, men and women are from Venus. And we all got to live on Earth, though. Yeah. So you're going to bring your luggage. You're going to bring your old relationships, your issues, your hang-ups, and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to sit in this space. What is the big thing that you would say as a life coach, as a woman with a past experience, teenage, almost adult child, someone who, from what I would say, you look like you, I ain't gonna say, because none of us got it together. I ain't even finna sit up here like you look like you. Yeah, absolutely. We all under construction. But,
yes.
But you don't seem like you're a woman of BS. What would you say to being two people coming from two different worlds? What would be the first piece of baggage you think the two worlds should have to shake to be together in a long, strong relationship? Because I've never been married, you've never been married. Just your advice.
You gotta get rid of your old mindset. Whatever your mindset is, you just can't be tunnel vision into what you think it should be. You can't have this idea of what you think marriage should be. I think the two because the two are becoming one, Venus, Mars on Earth together, you have to have your own stuff going on. I gotta have my stuff going on. So that
Talk your shit, girl. Talk your talk, girl. I love it.
So that when we come together, it's like, dang, I missed you. You've been busy.
It's compromise, and we can work together.
That's the balance. That's the balance.
That is a great answer
The
for
issue
one.
is, where you at? What you doing? Who you with?
Not enough
Stop.
happening.
You ain't doing nothing.
Not enough
You're
going on.
You're a boring, lazy person. Like, or you're insecure, or no offense, because I used to be that person. You have
Used to be insecure?
Hell yeah. Like, where you at? What you do? Not insecure, but needing to know where he's at all the time. Or what are you doing?
Okay.
Not because I'm insecure. I just don't want your attention elsewhere.
You just clingy.
I was clingy,
Okay.
but now I'm
You
clinging
was
on to my
clingy.
business.
Okay.
And I have
Dig that.
business to
Dig
be
that.
about.
Yeah.
I got my own business
Let's put
to
that
be
right
about.
there.
Yes.
Let's put that right there.
So that's what I'm clinging to is my goals, my dreams, my visions. And I want you to do the same thing so that when we come together, like we could
put that shit down.
Right.
And we could pick each other up.
Right. And shit.
Yeah. And then we
Purpose
could
partners,
probably
we can mesh
we
this
could
stuff
mesh
and
this shit
elevate and
together.
just-
Facts.
Operation
Facts.
Kingdom, like what are we doing?
Facts. Hold
So
on. Let's
it's
talk.
like,
You ain't took a sip.
I know.
No, enjoy. It's all good. It's all good. But we gotta. We had to toast to that because that was a great answer. I love busy. You gotta have some. Yeah, you gotta have something going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around, even just like with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody chill, and we probably link up, watch a couple games, whatever the case may be. But I don't want to just be around you just because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something happening. It's got to be some way that what you're doing, I can kind of piggyback off of, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be in a position where I'm like, I got to gain something from you. No, I want to be able to put something on the plate or on the table that we both can use. And I want to be able to pick up something from the table that we both can use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about utilizing each other. Well, it's about utilizing each other. It's not about using each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, iron sharpens iron. So
Iron
if you got
sharpens
something going on, I got something going on, and we just bouncing ideas, and we're just cultivating and coming up with stuff. That's what intentional friendships are.
That's exactly what intentional friendships are. I definitely agree. I remember when we had first connected, and right away you like, okay, I'm finna be doing this, and this your setup. Okay, I want to make sure that I can get a connection with you, so I can see what you're doing in my performance, which is great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Networking, promoting. I gotta show the shirt off.
I need a shirt. Dang. Yeah. Shirt it up.
Shirt
it up.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, let's not even hesitate. Here on IFYS, what we do is we network, support, promote, shout out, show love, and I would just like to know if one day when you're doing one of your line dances, you can rock the Information for Your Soul IFYS shirt.
Yes.
This is for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets one.
It's got red in there.
Yeah. Are you a red fan?
I
As you
love
see, my
red.
theme is red, gray,
Yes.
black, and white.
Yep.
I got my red hat on tonight. Shout out to my rap name back in the day when I was getting down on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Red G-A-W-E.
Red G-A-W. I know it's just Savage.
Anywhere exclusive. Jess Savage. Oh, shout out to Jess Savage. Girl, give me some on that.
Yes.
You was rapping?
No.
What was you?
I write.
Oh, so you're a writer.
Okay.
Ghost writing.
Yes, I would love to do that one day.
Have you ghost written for anyone?
No.
So you just write and you
just
just
be
put it to the
writing.
archives?
I have a whole,
So I can't get a verse or nothing?
I don't have a verse. I have, things.
Spoken word and stuff like that?
I don't want to do spoken word. That's, not my thing. I just, it's like a
Like
diary.
a journal.
Yeah,
Like a
I
diary.
can only write when I'm pissed off.
Oh.
If I'm happy, I don't have anything happy to say. I just be like, yay. But when I'm pissed.
So when you happy, you don't write about the happy things?
I just dance.
You just, okay.
Gotta move.
Well, let's get to that. Where are you dancing? Where can people find you? What is going on with Jess Dance? Let's get the promotions, the shout outs. Let's push all that right here.
Okay, first and foremost, JessDanceCollective.com.
JessDanceCollective.com. Excuse me for not saying the entire name
No
respectfully.
worries, no worries. But yes, JESS Collective.com. Just Dance Collective. Um, that's where people can go and read more about me, like what we're talking about when I started dancing, the release, restore, and reach concept, and all of the more details into what Just Dance Collective is about.
Would you like to tap into some more of that right now, or you want to just direct them to?
Well, we kind of did earlier with
Yeah, we
the
definitely did. I just
yeah,
want to make sure we didn't miss anything.
yeah. Well,
So,
it's. Let me just run through it right quick.
release, restore,
Reach,
reach. Wait a minute. Am I saying it in the right?
release,
Release,
restore, and
reach.
reach.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
Cause so yep, Just Dance Collective, what it is basically. We got what is urban and soul line dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and you can discover more. You click on the link and it'll show you like the wobble on YouTube.
Okay.
Like, cause I'm like, what is line
Well, we're gonna put
dancing?
that link right up under here.
Okay.
So what she's looking at here, you can just tap on the link
For
here.
sure. And so there's pictures, there's videos. That's the release, restore, reach.
Mm-hmm.
And then rates, of course, private lessons. I do choreography for artists. Rodney Poe, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That guy.
Nice.
He's great.
Shout
Love
out to
his
Rodney
song.
Poe, man.
Yes, and the video and the whole album is awesome. And on the website as well has like my current flyers and where I'll be at. So, where you can find me is on Facebook, of course. Jess Soul Anchored. I'm not gonna spell it all out. We'll have the links there, I'm sure, right?
Absolutely.
On Instagram at One Soul Anchored 7 and TikTok I Just Dance 17. That's where you can find me on all social media platforms. You can also find where I'll be teaching. You'll find out events I'll be performing at, and I'll be posting any choreography that I do because I love to choreograph as well. So that's how you can find me and locate me. This weekend, I will be at Inox Cafe on Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sunday at Casablanca from 2 to 4 in the afternoon.
So this weekend, let's just throw some dates out there because um, we're not live right now. So I want to make sure this weekend we actually push it to know for everyone to know that it's actually going to be this weekend. This interview will be out before this weekend that she announces. But make sure y'all stay tapped in, tuned in, and to Just Dance for every piece of moment that she got going on her channel. But this weekend is
Yep. So
Saturday, April 25th.
7 to 9 p.m. at an Ox Cafe on Hampton Avenue. That's where I'll be from 7 to 9. It's $10 and $11 if you're using an electronic payment because I have to pay the dollar transfer fees, all the things. Sorry, but that's what it is.
Hey,
And Sunday,
it's always a convenience fee.
you know it is, but it's great. And then Sunday at Casablanca on Brady, Sunday, April 26th from 2 to 4 p.m. It's also $10 cash or $11 electronic payments, and we do have complimentary appetizers courtesy of Casablanca. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys and all your hospitality.
Shout out to Casablanca. Shout out to Jess Dance Collective LLC. Let me make sure I say the entire thing. And make sure y'all follow her on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
I'm even on
Yeah,
YouTube. I forgot about YouTube.
yeah.
I'm on YouTube. Just look under Jess Dance Collective.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what I found out was if you Google her properly, you will be able to find every
all
piece of
there.
work that she's put in.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? We got to throw that out there. And if you need any flyers or whatever, she's great at the graphic designs. If you look at the website and check her out, she did all that herself,
Man,
right?
from scratch.
Yeah. So, I will like to say it is a beautiful, beautiful project that she has put together for a presentation. She got all her ducks in a row. Definitely an honor to have her take some time out of her schedule to come down to the IFYS platform and show some love. Check her out. Just Dance. You are at, give me the places. once again.
And Ox Cafe Saturday.
And Ox Cafe on Saturday.
And Casablanca on Sunday.
Casablanca on Sunday. But just in case they happen to see this after these dates, I know from your post I've seen you at Summer of 85.
Yes.
I've seen you
new.
at wait a minute, don't tell me, because it was at was it Dream? It wasn't Dream Lounge. No. What was it?
I've been at Wall Street Stock Bar.
Okay, Wall Street Stock Bar.
The Blue Bar in Racine.
The Blue Bar. Okay.
I kind of want to spread myself everywhere.
Yep, as well as you should. As well as you should. And then before we get out of here, just give us a little bit about how and why Fox 6 rolled up on you.
Well, they actually came to do a interview with Summer of 85, and they asked me to come in early that morning. And I did, just to explain what I do with the children, because they're really community-based, and they're all about community and children. And I love that for them. And it's really good to be a part of that, because I teach kids throughout the day.
Right.
And I do a line dance club after school on Wednesdays. So it's just like, wow. It's like everything I think about doing, somebody's like, hey, can you do the kids? I'm like, oh, my God, I was thinking that. So it all works out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
No, that's love. That's love. It's great to see you incorporate the thing that you do and you love with the community and people that, can use a little bit of extra time to kind of tire the kids out, you know what I'm saying?
You feed them, you wear them out, they go to sleep, and then you have the whole rest of your night.
Yeah. So is there anything, last comments or shout-outs or promotions you want to put out there before we...
Actually, there's nothing. I think I said everything, and I really just want everyone to know that I'm really just here to dance. Nothing else. I just want to dance.
Shout out to Jess Dance. You know what? When you have good energy in the room, it's transferred into other bodies, and other people put out good energy to pass on to others. I love the fact I was heavy, like when the DJ Quick came out, the Mary J. Blige came out. I still to this day like get back. I could do all that.
Right.
I could do all of that.
Okay.
But these newer ones, I would love to learn some newer ones, so I might have to pop in on you.
Thank
so
you.
y'all might be seeing information for your soul at one of Jess Dance Collective LLC. I'm sorry, I got to say that properly in the whole, but. Y'all definitely may be seeing me pop up. I'm definitely a supporter, and I'm just grateful to be able to make the connection. So y'all stay tuned, tap in. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
No, not a problem.
Great.
It's one more toast.
Yes,
It's the only way I can get you to
it.
drink on the show. Y'all enjoy. Tap in, subscribe, follow me, follow her, follow yourself. Be your own person and respect everybody. 100.
Just dance.
You tuned in now. Information for your soul.